Shane Warne died suddenly from a massive heart attack at the age of 52 while on holiday in Thailand, after three friends staying with him battled to save his life for 20 minutes, police have said. The Australian megastar cricketer turned pundit and businessman, and the greatest leg spinner in history, was found unconscious in a villa in the resort of Koh Samui earlier today. Warne's mother Bridget spoke briefly to the Herald Sun outside her home in Black Rock. "We're just in shock. We're okay," she said. Melbourne identity and friend of Warne, Eddie Maguire, told 3AW that the Great Southern Stand at the MCG should possibly be renamed to honor Warne. "In the buffet of life, he ate well, but he also replenished. He gave it back in spades," Maguire said. "He got himself in some scrapes along the way, but mainly through his giving nature." Australian cricketer Glenn Maxwell repeatedly broke down talking about the passing of Warne on the Triple M Dead Set Legends radio show on Saturday morning. "He was a life-loving person. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more caring, loyal and generous person than him," Maxwell said. Warne's death was announced just 12 hours after he tweeted his shock and grief at the death of Australia's great wicketkeeper Rod Marsh, who also died this morning following a cardiac arrest. His death left the world of sport in shock, and Australians mourning two of their greatest sporting icons, with Viv Richards, Ian Botham, Adam Gilchrist, Steve Smith and David Warner leading the tributes to his rock and roll, cricket and lifestyle. Michael Vaughan said his friend was a normal guy who could do incredible things on the pitch. "It is with great sadness we advise that Shane Keith Warne passed away of a suspected heart attack in Koh Samui, Thailand today, Friday, March 4th, a statement from the management company read. The statement added, "Shane was found unresponsive in his villa, and despite the best efforts of medical staff, he could not be revived. The family requests privacy at this time and will provide further details in due course." Australian Test captain Pat Cummins described him as king, while former Prime Minister Kevin Rudd labelled Warne a living legend and larger-than-life personality. MailOnline understands Warne landed in Thailand yesterday and was seen looking happy while chatting with fans at the airport and looked like he was on a boys' break. He is believed to have died at the luxury Samuhana Villas resort in Koh Samui. Some 24 hours ago, on his first night, he shared an image of its infinity pool. He tweeted for the last time around 11 hours later following Rod Marsh's death, his own cricketing hero from the great Australian team of the 1970s. Warne became a global star in 1993 by bowling out Mike Gatting with the so-called ball of the century, his first ball in Ashes cricket. He went on to get 708 test wickets, tormenting teams all over the world, especially Australia's great rival. Cricket legend Shane Warne dies of massive heart attack, aged 52 feet after three friends battle for 20 minutes to try to resuscitate him in Koh Samui Villa on boys' holiday to Thailand. The Australian spinner, 52, died while on a boys' holiday in Koh Samui, Thailand earlier today. Friends staying with Warne found him unresponsive in bed and battled to save his life with CPR for 20 minutes. His manager separately confirming his death, saying that the father of three could not be revived. MailOnline understands he was chatting to fans in the airport in Thailand with a group of friends yesterday. This morning he tweeted his sadness at the death of Rod Marsh, and appears to have died shortly afterwards. Cricketer took more than 700 test wickets and is widely considered the greatest spinner in history of game. He was married to wife Simone for 10 years and the couple had 3 children, Jackson, Summer and Brooke. After a relationship with Liz Hurley and dalliances with models, he had been single and using Tinder recently.